It's 4:44 as I begin your reading. And the first thing I want to say to my fellow Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus is you've done absolutely nothing wrong. In all honesty and in actuality, you should be very proud. Let's get into the Scorpio new moon message. If you are new, welcome back. If you are new, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. I am Raven. This is the Empress Oracle. And I don't know why the minute I step into the earth sign reading, my voice is getting so light, so gentle, so calm, so quiet. I get it. You have actually stepped out of your comfort zone. You've invested in yourself and you're putting yourself out there. And there's a level of anxiety as well as pressure that is in your field, in your body, in your energy right now. It's normal, but I'm here to tell you that it is also something that you must keep a very keen eye on. Because the more that you wonder about how you will be perceived, if what you're putting out there is good enough, if people are going to resonate with it, the more you're going to feel as if you're not doing it right or that it's not good enough. And I feel the Scorpio new moon is asking you to explore, why do you have those concerns? If what you are doing, Spirit led you to do, it is what you've always wanted to do, and you're doing it intentionally for the goodness of others, why are these questions surrounding it? Okay? I need you to be able to decipher a little more deeply when it's just your ego. Thank you, Spirit. That's trying to protect you from doing something new. To identify when that happens, and so that you can immediately have the affirming, supportive conversation with your inner child to help you stay encouraged, stay in alignment, and stay in this beautiful, enchanted energy that is around you at this time. This beautiful, enchanted energy that is around you at this time. I accidentally pulled 2 cards, and it's the moon in detriment, and it says cut your losses. So I feel like, thank you, this is your light and your shadow. You are enchanted in your light. But and you're being asked to cut your losses, I feel like there's a perspective shift. Something about the past. I'm hearing, don't be embarrassed by your past. Understand the level of vulnerability it takes to now create space for others to no longer make the same mistakes that you made. Ooh, that was a poet type of bar. That was something right there. But it's time for you to cut your losses with your past. It's time for you to fully release it. It's time for you to, I'm hearing, actually level up your mindset in regards to what you think you have lost. Okay, what has truly been lost? If what you've regained over all this time is your light. If what you've gained over all this time is a deeper level of self-love. If what you've gained over time is the soul connection to yourself and to source that you've always been needing and desiring. Then I see these 3 moons, and then they're all crescent moons. So these last three moon phases have been deeply impacting the earth signs. And this one, right, confirmation. And this one right here in particular is here to bless you. the more that you step out of your comfort zone, you will have your ego in those beginning stages trying to bring you back into that old level of embodiment, that old feeling state. But do not get anxiety confused with excitement. They do feel vibrationally the same within the body. They do feel sensationally the same within the body. And if you need to do more EFT tapping, more nervous system regulation as you step out of your comfort zone and get used to this new way of being, And what's crazy is this new way of being is just simply you living authentically, you living in your truth. And I'm hearing it's so new. It's so new. Is it really? Or are you always yourself? It's just that bringing yourself to the internet for others to experience, or to a new job for others to experience, or just to a new space or relationship for someone else to experience. It's making you a little uncomfortable. What is the feeling that is arising in your body and in your mind when you step out of your comfort zone? You should be feeling very proud of yourself for taking those steps. And I'm hearing forgive them for they know not what they do. Forgive yourself. It's a lot of pressure that you're putting on yourself, and Spirit doesn't want you to step back into this space of needing external validation. Thank you. All because what you're doing is new to you. If you know you are doing exactly what your soul and your heart is calling you to do, that's all the validation and confirmation you need. I'm hearing you are supported. The support is ingrained. The success is ingrained. It comes with the territory. You have the Midas touch. See it, think it, feel it, believe it, and so it will be. Continue to cultivate a level of excitement around this new expression, this new outward expression. Because there's this little peekaboo energy. It's like, oh, I did it. What are people going to say? What are they going to think? And it's also this thinking of wanting to think for others. It's just, what matters most about you is how you feel about you. So you are in a space of true mindset shifting concept work. No one else's opinion of you matters, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. The only opinion of you that matters is the one that you have on yourself. The only validation that you need is the one of you validating yourself. Do you like it? Do you resonate with it? Is it your truth? Did you have fun creating it? Once you put yourself out there and once you put it out there, it's absolutely nothing you can do about what people think, how they perceive it, when they receive it, when they'll see it, and all that. A lot of what has you questioning yourself are things that are out of your control. And I feel like this is a trauma response to people pleasing. I feel the Scorpio new moon is helping you release that and to step into your enchantment. I'm going to read that card because I love the word enchanted. It makes me want to watch Elsa Enchanted. Maybe you need to get a little Disney movie in the queue for your inner child as you reimagine and dream a new dream and step into just all this magic. Like, I don't know, I was getting like butterfly. Okay, I'm getting a butterfly energy. Maybe butterflies are going to be really resonant, or your spirit animal that comes out through the rest of the reading. But there's a nervousness here around you stepping out of your comfort zone. And I want you to be more mindful of the spirit and the energies you invite as you enter this new space, okay? I feel like there's nothing weighing you down. I feel like I'm hearing there's no need for you to put unrealistic pressure on yourself. I'm hearing you're checking off everything on your list. You're doing everything you said you're going to do. Why are you beating yourself up? Why are you thinking it's not going to work? If you think it's not going to work, it's not going to work. And if you think it is going to work and it's going to be amazing, it's going to work and it's going to be amazing. And if you think it's going to work and it's going to be amazing and it's going to be simple and it's going to be fun and it's going to be collaborative and it's going to be freeing and it's going to be liberating, it's going to be all those things. But the power of life and death lies within your tongue. Reframe your thoughts. Reframe the way that you speak and think to yourself or about it. Like, I'm hearing again, the better it gets, the better it gets. Maybe more Abraham Hicks in your mix will be, will be beneficial to you, because it's like you need to cheerlead yourself while you're in this new space. I don't even hear the voice of the inner critic. It's just this like, hey, I did it. What are they saying? What are they thinking about it? You know what I mean? Like, it's the doing it and then like the, oh. And it's just the shyness, I feel like, is dissolved. It's being dissolved. You're dissolving those shy aspects. Like, start listening to more, like, I feel like I'm talking to some spiritual baddies right now. I feel like I'm talking to that girl right now. Like, reaffirm that you are that girl. You are whole. You are complete. And you are ready. Because you're taking the steps, but it's like you're inching yourself in. You know how when you're getting in the pool, and before you get in the pool, you just stick your big toe in, you hop back out, and you see how the rest of your body feels just from that one just a little shock. And then you might stick your foot in there, and then next thing you know, it's your ankle. Next thing you know, it's up to your knees. But it's that slow and steady, which is very earth energy pace. And I'm just getting the energy, like, what would it be like if you just dived head first? Like, get through the initial shock. Get through the initial shock of it. Shock your damn self. Earth signs. Shock yourself. Okay? Step out of your comfort zone and just like really start affirming things like, show me how good it can get. Like, test the universe in regards to all the greatness that you know you are deserving of, and that is your birthright. Okay? Test it. I feel like for so long you've been enduring so much, and it has a lot to do with, Pluto and all the transformation that has been taking place, but the weight is being lifted. And when that weight is lifted, as that weight is being lifted, the most authentic, the most poppin', the most regal, the most amazing version of you is ready or not. Here I come. You can't hide. I'm gonna find you and take it slowly. Ready or not. Here I come. You can't hide. I'm gonna find you and make you want me. Your higher self is like, girl, I'm gonna find you and make you want me. Like, ready or not, here I come. Like, that's the energy. Like, the world is ready. Like, honey, ready or not. Like, I really want you to be ready and less on the space of or not. Okay? Don't fear your power. Don't fear your magnificence. People are going to love you. People love you. Do you love you? If you love you, that's all that matters. If you love you, you're operating from the octave of love. If you're operating with clear intent, if you're operating from a space of love, here to help liberate the frequency of this planet and help humanity through this space right now, how can you lose? There's nothing losing about that energy. You're already winning because you're on that side of history. You're on that side of the vibrational spectrum. You're on that octave. You're in that frequency. Like, you can't lose. What is your self-care routine? Establish a self-care routine that supports this. I'm hearing high level, this is high level, not eye level. Like, you entering the big leagues. I am protected. It's safe for you to be seen and experienced. Self-confidence is key. You need to curate a self-confidence routine that the minute that them toes hit the floor, main character energy activated. Higher self said so. Main character energy activated. Could be calling in a new car, honey. Receiving a new car, buying a new car. Quantum jump. Make sure you watch the collective reading. Quantum jump into the most confident version of yourself, knowing that you are protected and knowing that you know how to sustain this new level of confidence. It's okay for you to be confident. I feel like, oh wow, promote yourself consistently. Whew. That's the out of your comfort zone. It's the I'm good, I know it, and I'm creating this beautiful experience. I'm putting these beautiful messages out here. Yes, go check it out, go view it. It's like the more you put yourself out there, you know, more people are going to experience you and going to experience your energy. And in this stage of it, you got angels watching over you. You are protected. In this stage of it, you're like, okay, the more I put myself out there, the more I'm going to get booked, the more sales I'm going to generate, the more people are going to see me, the more people are going to experience me. Am I ready for all this attention? Am I ready for all this energy? Can I handle all this energy? Well, yeah, if you're taking care of yourself. That means if you're grounding yourself, if you're regulating your nervous system, if you're affirming your greatness, if you are aligned with your confidence and are confidently knowing that you are protected, knowing that what you are creating is worthy to be seen, worthy to be patronized, like, yeah, you will really be living in the energy of the better it gets, the better it gets. It's safe to pop your shit. I promise you. It's safe to. Everything that you're taking the time to create and cultivate and perfect behind the scenes, put it out there. They ask me who I do and who I do it for. You know what I mean? I just heard that and I'm hearing, I don't do this for nothing by Nipsey Hussle. What's the name of that song? I almost forgot what I was doing. I almost forgot where I was going. What the hell have I been thinking? Now I'm just riding through the city and ain't nobody rolling with me. That, get on your nip. Get on that victory lap energy. Get on that shit. You was in that song saying, fuck y'all. You like whatever energy you need to be in so that you're not focused on who isn't for you and you are focused on who you are for, who you are talking to, and leaning into the power and the strengths of your gifts. Your entire perspective of what you're doing and how you're doing it and who you are will continue to shift, and you will be embodying, grounding, one with your higher self. Do not fear your power. Accept your divine design. Accept your uniqueness. You can't lose. I don't know, somewhere, somehow, unplug this notion that if you are literally making the list, checking it twice, getting it done right and beautifully, executing it, when you put it out there, honey, who it's for, it's who it's for. They will see it. Be in gratitude, be grateful for who is picking up what you're putting down, and just allow yourself to surrender to being a beginner. Go listen to that podcast. This message is to me, from me, for me. Ain't nothing, there's nothing else I can say about it. Perseverance. Perseverance. Push through this energy. Because once you're, how is it? Once you get in the pool and your body is used to that new temperature, guess what you're doing? You wading in the water. You backstroking, left stroking, you twerking, you vibing, you sipping on your sip, you dancing. You feel me? You flipping tricks. You having you a good old time. But initially that water is cold. It is a shock. And you may be shocking the world when you pop your shit. And you may be, you are supported. You are not alone. And manifest, okay? What you want wants you too. You are not alone. You may feel that you are physically because you may be the only one walking that walk and talking, doing it how you doing it. But you are a way maker. You are a way shower. You are a showstopper. Deal with it. Accept it. Accept that you ain't for everybody, but you just right for your people. Affirm your greatness daily. Momentarily. There's something within, something you were told, a story or a line or belief that has you living elusively. It's like you can't see yourself clearly. Or somewhere deep down inside you were told that if you were confident, you was too much. If you was that girl, you was not going to be liked. You need to look on TikTok. You need to look on IG. You need to get a new attitude, because what's in is authentically being confident in you. Dimming your light so others can shine does not serve you, and it does not serve the people that you came here to serve. Dimming your light. Oh, I can't do too much because people gonna think this, or I can't say that because people barely think. And the ones that are doing it, they thinking critically. The ones that can formulate a thought about you that honestly shouldn't, is given I got a penny for your thoughts, if you know what I mean. Okay? Get used to being experienced. Affirm that you want to be experienced, that you want to be seen, that you're free to be seen, that you are happy to be seen, that you are excited to be seen, that you are ready to be seen, okay? Your light is here to shine brightly and to help others. You're no good for anyone else, including yourself, when you downplay your greatness and when you shy away from your throne. I'm hearing when you leaving too much on the table. Stop being afraid. Get through the initial shock. Shock your damn self. Cut your losses with the past and with the things that were affirmed over you when you was growing up, or just whatever story or moment or words that was, I'm hearing, like negatively affirmed over you, or just like maybe you were just so mentally abused, verbally abused in your past. You started to receive it and accept it as your truths. But it's time for you to say, no, I am not. I am everything that I say I am and everything that I think I am. Release the words of people that were hurting, that were in that moment trying their damnedest to hurt you. That's all they were trying to do. Those words were not true. It's time for you to see yourself how Spirit sees you. It's time for you to free yourself from that belief that if you pop your shit, or that if you promote yourself consistently, or if you show up confidently, that you won't be liked. You're right, you won't be liked. You'll be loved. You'll be cherished. You'll be valued. You'll be adored. You will be enchanting. Actually, you're right. You won't be liked. You won't be liked at all. You will be... Oh, I'm hearing the word revered, honey. You will be revered. Let's read Enchanted, shall we? And then I'm going to close this message out with some tarot. get you a spirit animal, obviously, because... Wow, it's crazy how Cut Your Losses and Enchanted are like back to back. So, there is something magical and enchanted about moonlight. Whatever it touches turns a beautiful creamy silver. Something is doing this in your life now, or is about to. Life is all about cycles, as astrology and moonology. Right now, you're about to move into a more enchanted time or cycle in your life, if you believe. Whatever you're wishing for can come true because you're starting to believe again, perhaps after a rough time. This card reminds you to focus on the good while you process the difficult. If you can't yet feel the magic in your life, take support from a daily practice of just breathing out with the intention of breathing out stress through cleansing breaths. It might be dark now, but there is moonlight at the end of the tunnel. So keep the faith and see the world through kind eyes. If you affirm that something is too good to be true, you might make it so. Instead, believe that life can be magical for you. And it can be. I said this. Smile more. Trust the process. Get in touch with your inner child. Believe it and achieve it. Expect good things. We're taught to fear the dark, but the moonlight of a full moon shows us that there is less to fear and more to be grateful for. No darkness, no moonlight. You've went through the darkness. Receive the moonlight. Receive this goodness. Believe that you are worthy of this goodness, earth signs, because you are. Because you are. I understand. We just went through a 16-year cycle. But magic is here, and a magical life is literally brimming. It's oozing day by day, moment by moment, second by second, closer to your dreams. You're getting higher. Okay, Guapale. Okay, Fuji's. Okay, I got some music lovers here. I got some music makers in here. I got some real ones up in here. Your self-care needs to be about confidence and creating these beautiful vibes. And if that means musically you creating your own playlist, or maybe you need to join the mail list and indulge in the playlist that I just created for November for this deep transformation work that we're undergoing. When you sign up to be a part of my mail list, specifically to my ladies, I am actively creating a safe and supportive community for those of us that have experienced these tough cycles and complex traumas, and we are actively healing through them, alchemically through different healing modalities so that we can step out of this pain body and step into this pleasure body, okay? So if that's you and it sounds resonant to you, please, by all means, subscribe, join the mail list, and stay on the lookout for everything that we have coming. But most importantly, take care. Get in XANE. Get you that yoni steam and that body butter and that bath. Create that bundle. And again, if you sign up for the mail list, baby, you got an access code, a free code to some money's off, some free shipping. Yeah. Take care. I'm going to read this Cut Your Losses card because this is what is sticking out most. And it came right over manifest. So it's time for you to cut your losses and see everything from a renewed perspective so that you can see yourself worthy of what it is that you're calling in. Because what you're calling in is here. It's ready. It's ready. It would be absolutely lovely if life were nothing but rainbows and unicorns. But after a certain age, say around 7 years old, we start to realize that there's always going to be light and shade. Drawing this card suggests that right now you might be going through a little bit more shade than light. You're not on your best. You're not at your best. It could be that the situation you're inquiring about is taking a toll on you and your vitality. You have two choices at this point. Either you keep going in the same direction you've been heading in up to this point, or you can do what it takes to cut your losses. In other words, is it possible for you to change tack now? Or are you absolutely committed to the actions you've been taking lately? You're not running on full power in the situation at the moment. So if you want to change that, You need to think about what it's going to take to strengthen your position. In your current situation, it's not easy to be spontaneous, and that can make you feel rather tedious. So at this time, remember, Earth signs, that life goes in cycles, and you need to accept that this is a moment to do the necessary emotional work, the emotional release work, the emotional inner transformative work, to be proud of yourself for overcoming everything that you endured in your past and making it to this point of healing, of wholeness, and that the work that you're being asked to do now is just confidence work. That means you've done the forgiveness work. You've done the deep transcendence work. You've done the acceptance work. Now it's time to just be in a space of releasing doubt. Because I honestly feel like, Earth signs, you have internalized what happened to you. And I feel like you kind of turned your back on God, turned your back on the universe, and looked at what you was experiencing as some form of deep punishment. When in all honesty, I feel like, Earth signs, you went through this so that you can be the powerful healer for yourself and for others. You needed to know what it felt like so that you can resonate with all the people that you are here to connect with and create with. This is the fun stuff. This is the fun part. This is the embodiment part. This is the I always knew deep inside this is how I was or how my life was supposed to be. This is the like, okay, now how I look on the outside matches how I feel on the inside. Like, I feel as good as I look, as good as I smell, as beautiful as I am. This is the easy work. Let this self-confidence work. Let this self-concept work. Let this be fun. Let stepping out of your comfort zone be fun. Let it be. Let it be. Let your inner child be. Let yourself just be. Just express and experiment. Okay? Don't fear your power. Don't fear your inner authority. Invite it. Embrace it. Get used to it. Make the decision. What is my most confident self thinking today? What would my most confident self do right now in terms of promoting my service, in terms of promoting my videos, in terms of promoting my products? How would the most confident version of myself pop my shit right now? And do it in a way where I'm confident and I'm kind. I show people that you can be beautiful and yet spiritual and yet empowering and liberating. You don't gotta be mean. You don't have to be vindictive. You don't have to be all those other things that are usually associated with people that are beautiful on the outside but ugly on the inside. You're not ugly on the inside. You're not. The things that were said to you about you during those moments or during these cycles over these past 16 years, they were sent to destroy you, yet you overcame them. Do not destroy yourself by not believing that you are worthy of a magical life now moving forward. This is very, very Saturn energy, discipline energy. You went through a lot. I get it, Capricorn. You went through a lot, Virgo. You went through a lot, Taurus. You went through a lot, Earth signs. You have every reason to take what you're experiencing seriously. But can you take this good life as seriously as you took the one that you just endured to get here? Can you see the wisdom? Can you take the wisdom from the past and that's it? Can the wisdom go where you're going? Can the truth go where you're going? I remember when I was there, but I'm not there no more. Can you be relatable in your story? Can you be confident in your story? Can you look at your story from a place of triumph because you did win? You won. You won. The fight is over. And it's reminding me of this video that I saw. I think her name is Brittany, and she's a therapist, and she's actually a Virgo. And she said, do you know the work it took for me to calm down my inner warrior so that I could be in this receptive space as my divine feminine? So I can be in this soft space. Time to call judgment on yourself and liberate yourself from this internal self-perceived hell that in reality you keep conjuring up and bringing along with you from your past. It's time to jump ship. It's time to call a spade within your own inner authority and say no more. I am so proud of myself. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud of myself. Those should be your keywords at this time. I'm so proud of myself. Like, I overcame it. I won. I won. I won. The war is over. The battle is over. I won. Judgment is being called. This karmic scales are balancing. You won. What is it when you say that and when you look at everything that you literally, the odds that you beat? I'm getting choked up. You won. That's why victory lap is coming to me. Whew. That's why perseverance is here. That's why Spirit wants you to know you are not alone, and your ability to manifest is high right now. So our Spirit really wants you to be confident and to speak life into all your creations and to speak life into yourself, knowing that you are the victor. In the story that you're telling yourself, it's time to write a story where it's the happily ever after chapter. Ooh. It's the happily ever after chapter. It's the happily ever after chapter. It's time to dream a new dream. It's time to receive the magical life that you are so worthy of. And I want to say earned, because for some reason I'm getting that energy that could just be a perspective that you have that you need to, that is evolving. You are coming into a new level of consciousness about everything you went through, but it's these intergenerational traumas. It's these generational curses. It's these wounds that were passed down through you that you had to heal and end within your bloodline, that you overcame. So I get it. I get it and I feel it. I get it and I feel it. It's the happily ever after chapter. It's time to enter your happily ever after chapter. It's time to persevere, but now knowing that you are supported, now knowing that your words are your wand and that you are just as powerful or more powerful than you've ever been before. It's time to don't give up now when the going is getting good, when nothing but greatness is up ahead. I'm seeing in my mind's eye that visual of that guy, that mime or that cartoon where they have been just hammering their way through, and then they stopped right in front of the end. Right there. You heard my stomach just say, Stopped right there. You're so close, Earth signs. You're so close. You're so close. Write the happily ever after chapter. Get in community. Get creative. Get in your confidence. The confidence work is the fun work, is the best work, is the easy work. Gloat about it because you overcame it. Talk about it because you're not there anymore. You are the victor. You're not saying or showing or doing or being anything other than the champion. How does the champion act after the game? How does this champion act? You have 4 wands here, 11. You have wish fulfilled. You have a solid, sturdy foundation here. You have happily ever after right here. The love, the community, the support. You have it right here. Believe it and receive it. Surrender to it. Your comfort zone has been in here. You got comfortable being in here, in a burning tower with a foundation built on nothing but, I hate to say it, but self-hatred. Self-hatred that was indoctrinated into you. It was a lonely time. It has been a lonely, hard, dark, and I'm hearing bedrudden. I don't even know if that's a word, but my goodness, is coming to me time. Remember, we started this reading at 444. I'm going to wrap it up at 444. But you have gotten comfortable in this burning tower, thinking that this is going to be your end all be all, thinking about, well, this is what my life must be. I must came here to just go through this. And Spirit is like, no. That foundation was always meant to be broken down to liberate you. It's Phoenix rising energy. Judgment is being called. Call judgment. The spiritual realm, your spirit guides, your angels and your ancestors, they got you. You are not alone, and they want you to say yes to this new life that they are helping you call in and co-create, that they're helping you reimagine and re-envision, that they're helping you dream up again, but you must persevere and step into your confidence and take care of yourself, knowing that you are protected. As this quantum jump, literally quantum jumping out of the tower, out of this timeline into a beautiful new reality. A beautiful new reality where you are supported, where you are praised, where stability in all ways awaits you. Mental, physical, spiritual, emotional, financial stability, safety, security, and thrivinghood. The opposite of what you've experienced is what's happening, is what's unfolding. It's a whole new world. The Ella Enchanted, or it's a whole new world. I know that's like mermaid energy. But if this message was resonant to you for my Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, I would love to see a flame heart emoji in the comment section, because I want that inner flame to be lit up from this moment moving forward. I want that inner strength to be activated. Okay? But if you like to join my new community, if you like a personal reading, to receive the new affirmations and meditations for this Scorpio season, look. Lay your burdens down. Lay your burdens down. Lay them down. Lay them burdens down to receive this goodness, to receive this stability, to receive this new financial increase, to receive this new reality. It is here. Nothing but goodness awaits. You're manifesting it. Cut your losses with the past. Understand that this cycle is over. This new cycle is beginning, where everything that you believe and speak and think comes into existence. Love you.